We got Erik here from Indestructible Noise Command. How's it going with the band these days?
Everything's going good. Been real busy. Things are heating up now. The record's hitting the streets in about a month, so we've been real busy.
Another thing too with the God Loves Violence video. How's the promotions going on that?
It's going good. A lot of people are watching it. MTV picked it up, but unfortunately, after they picked it up, they canceled Headbangers Ball. That's just our luck. We were a little late for the ball, so they picked it up for Headbangers Ball, but they canceled the show like a week later. So it's not on air right now, but it's on the website. So at least we're on the MTV website, and the video's doing pretty well otherwise.
Why would MTV, all of a sudden just cancel Headbangers Ball? What a coincidence. That's not good.
Yeah, the first time, we first got together 25 years ago, and we put out our two records back then in the 80s. We always wanted to get on Headbangers Ball. There were some cool bands on there. And, we broke up, and we never had a chance to even make a video. And now we make a video, and finally they pick it up for Headbangers, and they decided to, put some Jersey Shore or some other shit that they put on some reality show instead. So they canceled Headbangers Ball. But, they've canceled it before, so chances are they're probably going to bring it back sooner or later.
Let's go with your career as, recording. Would you say the recordings have changed a lot? Because, you're the guitar player in the band.
The songwriting, because, I wrote the first time around, I wrote the songs then, and I wrote these songs as well. And, what's it been, about 23 years since our last album, so naturally there's going to be a progression. Things will change. Things won't stay the same after 23 years. So the music definitely has gotten more aggressive. The lyrics are more serious. We wrote the first two albums basically when we were like 17, 18 years old. So, when you're 17, 18, all you care about is getting laid and trying to, have someone buy, illegal beer for you. And, you're a little bit goofy and so things are more serious, now that we're a little more mature. So the music kind of reflects that, and so do the lyrics.
For recording the album, let's say, sounds like 2010, 11. It's good sound quality. How was this mixed?
Well, yeah, we definitely, some people have sort of asked, why didn't we go for like sort of old school kind of sound or older sound? And I don't know. I love technology. I'm a technology freak. I love the fact that everything's digital now and everything's clean and crisp, and so we definitely wanted to apply sort of some old school writing, but we wanted the new sound. We do like the new sound, the new big in your face kind of sound. So we went with Fredrik Nordstrom, of course, very famous producer and mixer. He mixed the album, and he did a great job. He's done everything from In Flames to Soilwork to At the Gates, Bring Me the Horizon. He's done everybody. I think he did a Hammerfall. So he did his magic on what we did, and it came out nice and modern sounding. But I think there's still some old twists in there with the writing.
What type of guitars and amps you use on this album?
He actually reamped everything, because that's how it works these days. Nowadays, you don't really use the amps you have. You kind of just you do direct signals. You record your direct guitar sound. So it's basically just a pickup being recorded, and then when it gets sent to mixing, Fredrik Nordstrom has a bunch of amps, and he basically just tries out different amps to get you the sound. And I believe he used the PV 5150 for this album. And the guitar that Anthony used was, I believe, was an ESP, and I'm using a DBZ.
Well, let's just say the guitar quality is right in your face. It's very powerful sound.
Yeah, we were really, really happy, because the one thing I'll say is I never really liked my guitar sound, in the old days or our first two records. There's a lot of things we wish we could have done different, but of course, we had smaller budgets and the technology was, it was different then. It was more expensive to record. So, this album really was like the album we always wanted to make. It was we mixed it up really well with the music, and we really got the sound, we always wanted to get. It was really in your face, big drums and, big fat guitars and everything. So, yeah, we're really, really happy with the final product.
Heaven Sent Hellbound. Where can the people pick this up at?
Well, it hasn't hit the streets yet. It hits the streets May 24th, so you'll be able to get it in most record stores. If you're in the States, you get it. EMI is distributing it, so it should be pretty much everywhere. If it's not at your local store, just ask for it. And of course, if you don't want to go to a store, which a lot of people these days just want to download, you can go to iTunes or any of these sites to sell downloads. You can pick it up there, and yeah, please pay for it. I know that a lot of people tend to just go to the illegal download sites, but we put a lot of time and a lot of our own money actually into this. So if you guys are digging what you're hearing, please go out and buy the album, or even just buy a couple of tracks. I think it's like 99 cents for a song. So you could go to iTunes in like I said, in about 4 weeks. I think a little less than 4 weeks, it's going to hit the streets, so everybody could pick it up then.
Indestructible Noise Command, and also you guys got some gigs lined up anytime soon?
Not yet. Right now, we're really just, we're doing a lot of promotion because it's been 2 decades, so right now we're just trying to let everyone know that we're back. I mean, we had a pretty good fan base, both in Europe and in the States. So, right now we're just doing lots of interviews, and I'm flying to New York next week, and we're doing tons of interviews then, and we're shooting a new video. And so, right now it's just basically just trying to promote ourselves as much as possible, and then we're going to start touring at the end of summer. We're going to do probably the UK and Europe first, and then we'll go over to the States after that.
Well, Erik, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and look forward to seeing this hit the stores.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having us, man.